May,
Oops, sorry.
okay. Before, ang akala ko, na reason kung bakit nangingitim yung folds ng skin nila is dahil kasi inisip natin nagrarab lang na nagrarab ng ganon. Actually, nangingitim yan from the inside. And that is a clear sign of insulin resistance. So, it just means na may problema na yung insulin mo. Hindi na tama yung signaling ng insulin. Labas na ng labas yung insulin. Mabilis na siyang lumalabas. And then, lahat ng bagay, kiniklear niya, kino-convert niya into fat. Kaya tayo tumataba. There's another way na you can find out kung insulin resistant ka. That is with the use of a tape measure. So, kuha ka ng tape measure, kuha ka ng medida, sukatin mo yung waistline mo. Okay? Sulat mo yung waistline mo. So, let's say yung waistline mo is around 30, okay, or 29. And then, sukatin mo yung hip line mo. So yung waistline and then yung hip line. So for most normal people, mas mababa dapat yung waistline kaysa sa hip line. Tama? So let's say 30 yung waistline mo and then 34 yung hip line mo. So divide mo yung waistline by your hip line. So 30 divided by 34. So dapat, syempre, mas mababa sa 1. Diba? So 30 divided by 34 is 0.88. So how would you know kung insulin resistant ka? If your quotient, if the answer is 0.8 or lower, normal pa yung function ng katawan. If it's around 0.85, then candidate ka na for insulin resistance. Malapit ka na. If it's above 0.88 for women, you are already insulin resistant. That's what it means. So 30 divided by 34 actually is 0.882. So insulin resistant ka na. And when you are insulin resistant, you are already a candidate not just for diabetes, but for a whole lot of metabolic disorders, including cancer. Okay. So, yun ang problema ng metabolic syndrome. Ang problema ng metabolic syndrome is yung old playbook. Ang old playbook with ang old way is ang ginagawa ng mga doktor before is ang ginagawa ng mga doktor before is tinitake care in-address lang nila yung issue ng mga microvascular na mga microvascular related na disorders like yung nabubulag, di ba? Pag diabetes ka, nabubulag o napuputulan ng limb, puputulan ng paa, puputulan ng kamay. Yun yung microvascular na complication ng diabetes o ng metabolic syndrome. So ang ginagawa nila is binababa yung blood sugar. But then ito yung macrovascular na complications, which is hypertension, heart, anything related to heart, and of course cancer. So by actually maintaining or by minimizing or by controlling your sugar intake, you can really take care of a lot of things. What else? Okay. Anyway, I'm sorry before.
Yung recording patapos na eh.
Before ako mag-ramble, any questions?
So, summary, what to eat.
So in short,
what not to eat.
Basically, we learned this. Dito sa bahay namin, we live by 2 principles that can be summed up in 6 words. These are the first 3 words: protect the liver, feed the gut. So these are 6 words we live by. When we say protect the liver, it means that try to minimize your sugar intake. Kung hindi kayang i-minimize yung sugar intake, at least control mo yung known sugar mo. Kasi ang problema natin is yung mga unknown na sugar, which is sa ketchup, marami, yun yung mga unknown sugar. Yun yung problematic.
Yung sugar
The
ng
2
milk
most,
tea, grabe yun. Yung sugar ng milk tea, grabe yun.
yung sugar, ayun, yung sugar ng milk tea. Yung sugar ng commercial bought na yogurt. In fact, commercial bought na yogurt, pag bumili ka ng yogurt sa supermarket, ang equivalent na sugar noon is para kang nag-yogurt and then nag-soda ka. So, pag nag-yogurt ka from the supermarket, hindi ka lang nag-yogurt, uminom ka na isang can ng Coke. Ganun ka problematic yung sugar niya. Kasi kung gagawa ka ng sarili mong yogurt, makikita mo yung difference. Doon mo lang makikita yung difference. So, protect the liver means minimize your sugar intake or at least time it well. So, kung kakain ka ng pizza and ang normal na consumption mo is dalawang slices ng pizza, okay lang. Kasi remember, madali nga itong diet na to eh. Okay? So andun na tayo, hindi na process na yung kinakain mo. Pero wala ka nang magagawa. But then protect the liver. Protektahan mo yung liver mo. So kainin mo yung first slice, wait 20 minutes and then eat the second slice. In that way, may time yung liver para i-clear yung sugar ng katawan mo. Ganun siya. Ganun yung function nung diet nito. Okay? And then,
salt. Drink water first.
yun, if you're going to have salt, okay, magpapatis ka, ano mo muna, sorry, nakalimutan ko yung technical word, but then i-saturate, para hindi ka masaturate ng salt, mag-water ka muna. Magtubig ka muna para kumaga mas pH closer ka sa mas closer ka sa mas hindi ka salty kumbaga before ka mag-take ng salt. And when we say feed the gut, okay, sorry, actually ito yung importante. I know we promised na sandali lang to kasi magiging boring or magiging masyadong complicated. But when we say feed the gut, our bodies are composed of 10 trillion germs, 10 trillion bacteria, 10 trillion bacteria. So yung buong katawan natin, bacteria lang tayo. Kaya remember, sinabi ko sa inyo na evolutionary coping mechanism ng katawan natin is dahil puro tayo germs. Binubuhay tayo ng germs natin dahil kasi tayo yung host, nag-host tayo sa kanila. Pag namatay tayo, mawawalan sila ng bahay. So 10 trillion ng germs natin sa katawan. We have 100 trillion living in the gut bacteria. So yung loob nung loob nung bacteria mo, loob ng tiyan mo, 10 times the bacteria that we are composed of. So kailangan nila ng pagkain. Pag hindi ka kumain, pag wala silang makain, aakyat sila sa tiyan mo. Aakyat sila and then magsa-start kaya yung IBS, yung irritable bowel syndrome, pag nagtatay tayo, pag nagda-diarrhea ka, yun lang yun. So, kailangan mo silang pakainin. Ano ang kinakain nila? Kasi bacteria sila, ang kinakain nila plant food. Kailangan nila ng plant-based na food. So, kailangan nila ng fiber. Dalawang klase ang fiber. Merong soluble na fiber, which is nakukuha natin sa fruits. Yun ang tinatawag na soluble fiber. Okay? And then merong insoluble fiber. Yung insoluble fiber na kahit anong gawin natin, kahit hindi kayang i-digest ng katawan natin yun. Ang insoluble fiber na kukuha mo sa yung celery stalk, di ba? Kumuha ka ng celery, ngat-ngatin mo, may matitira, yun ang insoluble fiber. Kailangan natin yun. Kinakain yun ng gut bacteria natin. So both kinds of fiber, kailangan at the same time para merong kakainin yung gut bacteria natin. Kung hindi, kung wala kang pakakain sa kanila, aakyat sila. Actually, yun yung dahilan kung bakit mas maraming namamatay sa COVID dahil kasi hindi kaya ng cytokines. Yung immune system natin, hindi lang ngayon lang na-discover ng research na mas marami actually more than 70, more than 80% ng immune system natin ay nasa gut bacteria. So, yung mahihina yung or yung problematic yung gut bacteria nila, mas mahina yung resistance nila sa COVID. Mas nawa-wipe out sila, mas nahihirapan sila pag dumating na yung cytokine storm. Yung cytokine storm kasi yun yung function lang ulit yun ng immune system natin. Minsan yung ang immune system natin napaka overreactive or overactive.
That's why arthritis. Yeah.
Kaya tayo nagkaka-arthritis, kaya tayo nagkakagout. Kaya tayo minsan pag nakalanghap tayo ng pollen, pag pumasok yon kasi nasa system yon, hindi yun may metabolize, hindi yun i-digest. Makikita siya as outsider. So lalabas yung cytokines and then try nilang ilabas.
Allergy.
Kaya kami allergy, kaya tayo nagkaka-allergy. So yun lang yung dalawang principles namin. Protect the liver. So protect the liver, minimize your sugar, time it well, yung second serving mo, or at least yung second, yung third serving, hayaan mo munang i-clear ng liver. And then you feed the gut. You have to have two kinds of fiber, soluble and insoluble fiber. Yung rice, wala nang fiber yun eh. So,
Brown rice.
Brown rice meron pa. Kasi andun pa yung andun pa yung bran, andun pa yung germ. Yung white rice kasi, kinikis-kis nila, tinatanggal nila yung coating, tinatanggal nila yung bran, tinatanggal nila yung germ. Yung germ kasi, yun yung nabubulok. So kaya nila kailangan tanggalin yon. Ang naiiwan lang yung starch, yung endosperm, which is basically puro sugar lang. So yun ang problema. Actually, napaka-problematic ng white rice na nire-recommend lang siya either as dessert or once a week na treat lang. Rice should be a treat. Yun ang problema ng Filipino food dahil kasi lahat ng pagkain natin nakabase sa compatibility niya sa kanin. Lahat kailangan ng kanin. Ultimo yung mga ini-import natin ng mga pagkain kagaya ng samgyupsal. Kinakaninan natin. Hindi naman kinakaninan niya ng mga Koreano eh. Kinaninan natin. Lahat kinaninan natin.
Only rice. So
yun ang problema natin. So kung malakas kayo sa rice, I can tell you na kandidato na kayo for it. And actually, I'm 1/3 into a book na actually sees the correlation between cancer and sugar. There's a very good relation between sugar intake and cancer. Kasi cancer is about growth, right? Cancer is about growth. Anything that grows is cancer.
Found some web results. I'll send them to your iPhone.
Thank you, Siri. Anything that grows is
I didn't
cancer.
get that. Could you try again?
The easiest way na we get cancer is labas ka lang. Labas ka sa araw. Naarawan ka. Cancer yon. Remember na I said earlier na ang galing lang ng katawan natin na mag-clear. Kaya tayo hindi nagkaka-cancer kasi yung radiation na nakukuha natin from staying under the sun, kini-clear lang ng katawan natin. Yung kanin na kakainin natin, yung kanin na kinain nyo today, tonight, kung normal pa yung function ng katawan mo, kini-clear lang ng katawan natin yun. So you have to go back to a normal lahat. How do you do that? By eating real food. We believe that you can actually, we don't use medicine. Kasi lahat naman ng medicine may side effects. In a way, we foodify. We use food to cure. We use food to make ourselves better. Kasi food ang problema natin. Food ang actually na nagkukos ng lahat ng sakit natin. So food din ang solusyon. Before that, isang drug lang ang tinitake namin. And I think lahat kayo dito nagtitake na ng metformin except si Erwin, which is Erwin, mag-take ka na ng metformin. Save yourself the trouble. Save yourself the heartache. Save yourself the pain. You have to
Iti-take ako araw-araw.
mag-start ka na ng
Ano?
metformin. Kailangan mo na
2
mag-start. Kailangan,
months na ako nag-metformin.
very good.
Oh, talaga?
Very
Wow.
good. So good.
Lahat ka dyan siya, taga-reform.
Malaking ibang webinar ang history ng metformin, but then may side effect siya, definitely, but then mas marami siyang upside, mas malaki yung upside niya kaysa sa downside niya, kaya and I know yun yung kagandahan dito sa amin kasi madaling kumuha ng metformin,
Kulang reset.
walang reseta na kailangan.
Pero kung kailangan.
Kami ni Mami, lagi naka-metformin araw-araw.
Yep. It's a wonder drug. As early as 1950s, marami na sa Europe ang metformin galing sa French lily. So babalik na naman tayo doon. Plant na naman lang siya. It's plant. Halaman ang metformin. May side effects, mas marami yung ano niya. It helps you regulate yung insulin. It brings you back to being insulin sensitive. Kasi kung insulin resistant ka na, I repeat, lahat ng sugar, imi-meet ng insulin, ida-drive niya as fat. Gagawin niyang fat lahat. Okay. Any questions?
Ice cream. Halo-halo.
Dessert. They're all desserts. You can. Nobody's saying no.
Pero
Dessert. It should be considered dessert.
juice.
Juice is bad. Juice is bad. Kung ang choices mo ay juice or soda, mag-soda ka na lang. Kasi actually ang problema ng soda is nakaka-addict ang soda kasi sa caffeine. But mas problematic ang juice, believe it or not. Ang fruit juice ay mas problematic kaysa sa soda.
That doesn't really do sugar.
And mas mataas yung sugar content niya. Sports drinks, ganun din. I'm sorry, Gatorade, Powerade, Pocari, lahat yan. Pinakakonti na yung sugar ng Pocari. Pinakamadami ang Gatorade. Depende sa variant ng Gatorade, depende sa flavor ng Gatorade, mas maraming sugar yon. I know kasi wini-weigh ko yung bawat Gatorade. So, mas mabigat yung Gatorade Blue kaysa sa Gatorade Orange, believe it or not. And that's because of the sugar. I did it. I weighed it.
Kaya tayo hindi pumapayat.
Kaya kami hindi pumapayat noon. So, yun ang problema na nila sa Hong Kong, yun ang problema nila sa Taiwan. Dahil kasi tinanggal nila yung soda, but then pinalit nila yung mga ganong energy drinks, pinalit nila yung mga sports drinks. That's just sugar. Pizza is sugar. If you've made homemade pizza, kaya hindi mo ma-recreate yung crust ng Pizza Hut, malambot na malambot yon, it's the sugar. Sugar is a humectant. Hinahawakan niya yung water para hindi mag-evaporate, kaya siya malambot.
Sugar versus salt.
Sugar versus salt. Sugar is better than salt actually. So much so that again, it's an evolutionary function. If we have salt, okay? Pag meron kang salt, kunyari, remember, hindi natin alam noon as cavemen, as primitive people, hindi natin alam kung saan manggagaling yung next food natin. Ang nakita lang natin is salt rock. So dinilaan yung salt rock. Nag-evolve tayo na gagawin natin yung salt, gagawin natin sugar. I repeat, ang salt, gagawin nating sugar. There are so many things that we don't know, we don't learn from our textbooks. And the bad thing is, hindi rin alam ng mga doctors natin. Hindi alam ng doctors nyo. Hindi alam ng doctors nyo. Doctors are trained to do one thing and one thing only. Doctors are good readers. Doctors have very good memories. But they only want to find out yung pathology mo. Pag pumunta ka sa doktor, maghahanap ang doktor ng problema sa'yo. And then kukunin niya yung prescription pad niya, bibigyan kanya ng prescription. Kasi yun ang training ng doctor. Yun ang buhay nila. Minemorize nila lahat ng pathologies and then next minemorize nila yung external na yung externality, yung pangkontra doon. Clear? Yun lang ang function ng mga doctors. No offense with doctors or no offense, but yun yung primary na function nila. Doctors would look at, kunyari nagpa-check ka ng blood. Doctors would just look yung sa right side. And then may daya nga yung doctors, hindi naman nila kabisado yun eh. Kabisado nila yung mga kabisado nila yung siguro yung A1C, kabisado nila yung uric acid. But then everything else hindi nila kabisado kasi kailangan nila lagi tumingin sa kanan. Anong problema noon? Hindi yun ang way para makita yung normal eh. Bakit? Kumbaga, a long time ago, ang size, ang medium, iba ang medium. Kasi syempre, tinitake niya into consideration yung population. So, yung comparative na results doon, kunyari, yung ALT mo, nakalagay doon up to 41 mgdl. Nung 1970s, ang value nun is ang value nun is 25 lang. So paano nagbago? From 25 to 41, from 25 to 40, nagbago ba yung blood test? Nagbago ba yung mga ginagamit nilang chemicals? Hindi. Dumami ang tao and tumaba yung mga tao. So kailangan nilang i-adjust. 'Di ba? Klaro, maayos yung analogy ba? So hindi niyo pwedeng basta-basta tignan lang yung right side noon. It does not show you as normal. It will not tell you that you are normal. It will never tell you that you are normal. Pag nagpa-check ka ng blood pressure, yung blood pressure mo mataas na. Pag nagpunta ka sa doktor mo, pag nagpunta ka sa doktor, check yung BP mo, mataas na kagad yung BP mo. The best way and the best time para i-check ang BP is right after you wake up. Before ka tumayo, kung meron kang sphygmometer, digital or yung manual or yung analog, the best way to check yung BP is pagkagising sa umaga. Habang nakahiga ka pa, before ka pa tumayo, that is the most accurate reading ng BP. Everything else, mataas na. Okay. It's 8 o'clock. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but then I mean well. I actually after ng metformin, before ko ni-recommend sa inyo yung metformin, tinest ko muna yun sa akin, tinest ko muna yun kay Richelle. Meron akong next na ito-test na drug. It's actually more life transforming than metformin. But then hindi ko pa tinitake, so hindi ko pa ma-recommend. But I mean well, kasi nawala yung pain ko, and mas mataas yung quality ng mas maganda yung quality ng buhay ko ngayon. Hindi ako yung 40-year-old na, kasi for the last few years, for the last couple of years, 40-year-old ako. But I felt like 60. Yung function ng katawan ko parang 60 na ako. So galing na ako doon, ayokong danasin nyo. So yun yung dahilan. Hindi para magmarunong. Pero marami akong binabasa. Part ng trabaho ko allows me na marami akong binabasa. So as much as possible, kahit busy sa trabaho, nakakabasa ako ng isang buong libro kada linggo. So lahat to natutunan ko lang. And lahat to nilive ko. Lahat to nakita ko kung paano nagwo-work sa akin. Nakita ko kung paano yung sugar. Meron akong pang-test dito ng uric acid, meron akong pang-test ng cholesterol, and meron ako syempre pang-test ng blood sugar. Which is, gano'n naman kamura yun eh. Kahit wala akong kinakain na red meat, wala akong kinakain na seafood, pero dahil nag-Gatorade ako, kasi tinitignan ko yung Gatorade as parang tubig, kasi nga, syempre, in-advertise siya as healthy eh. Ang taas-taas pa rin ang uric acid ko. But then ngayon, ang taas pa rin ng uric acid ko pero wala akong inflammation. Wala akong nararamdaman na pain, wala akong nararamdaman na sakit. So in a way, multifolds tong gusto kong sabihin, multifold tong gusto kong ituro na i-limit nyo lang yung sugar nyo, maraming mangyayaring maganda. Hindi ka tataba, hindi ka magkaka-diabetes. And actually, nakakatulong siya sa COVID. Yung metformin actually, kaya ko ni-recommend sa kapatid ko kay AJ kasi dito yung mga nagtitake ng metformin dito na mga Chinese. Mas maganda yung reaction nila, mas mataas yung survival rate nila kaysa sa against COVID.
So everybody's taking.
So if you are over 35, walang masama na mag-take ng metformin. Hindi niya ibababa yung blood sugar mo.
Reaction sa ibang gamot.
Meron siyang reaction sa ibang gamot, but then depende kasi kung cocktail na yung gamot na iniinom nyo Yun pa yung isa, yun yung gusto kong i-reduce. Granted na pag nag-switch kayo to real food, doble. Tataas ng konti yung budget nyo for food. But then mawawala yung budget nyo for medicine. And gaganda yung quality ng buhay nyo. Even sleep disorders are related to sugar. I shit you not. Ako na ang unang-una nakakatulog dito. Pag humiga ako, pag nag-decide ako na matutulog ako ng 10, 10:30, 11, pag higa ako, tulog ako. Si Georgie na yung pinakamahirap matulog dito. Kasi siya na yung pinakamataas yung intake ng sugar dito sa amin. Sugar is bad. Sugar is bad. Sugar is problematic. Think of it this way. Sugar is like drugs. Sugar is just like smoking. Sugar is addicting. Sugar is addictive. Sugar is just like smoking. So, yun yung i-picture nyo. Magsisigarilyo ka ba? Di magsigarilyo ka na rin. Kung mag-aasukal ka, magsigarilyo ka na rin. Kung mag-aasukal ka, di mag-drugs ka na rin. Kasi parehas lang sila ng function. They have studies done on rats na ang rats na hinain nila sa cocaine, afterwards ilalagay nila sa sugar. So both na magte-take ng cocaine and ng sugar yung rats. Afterwards ite-take na lang ng rats yung sugar kasi mas addicting yung sugar kaysa sa cocaine. Shabu. Ganun lang ang sugar. Sugar is very problematic. Rice is problematic, pasta is problematic. The two worst foods that you can eat is 1, potato chips, and 2, French fries. Those are the two worst foods in the whole world. Potato chips, number 1, French fries, number 2. Why? What's the problem with French fries? Kailan ka nag-French fries na hindi ka nag-ketchup? So, doble yung sugar na doble yung sugar na intake mo. Potato chips, anong problema sa potato chips? Madaling singhutin, kaya mong singhutin ang potato chips. Ang bilis-bilis niya. So, hindi nakaka-react yung liver. Hindi siya kayang i-clear ng liver natin. So, okay. I know. Sorry. I tend to ramble about these things. Hopefully malinaw yung audio, hopefully malinaw yung hopefully through my ramblings may naintindihan kayo and may natutunan kayo.
Hindi na kailangan magpasa ng books.
Yep. Basically, iki-cliff notes ko na lang yung books for you. So do you have any questions?
Milk tea na walang sugar. Walang lasa yun.
Milk tea is problematic kasi nga yung marami siyang milk tea is either liquid or kasi yung binubuo mo may powder yun, di ba? Yung powder nun processed na yun Anything powdered is processed. Di ba? So think of it this way. So you have milk, you turn it into powder, that's a lot of processing. That's ultra processing. So milk tea is problematic. But don't give it up. Once a week treat, it's okay. Once a week treat. Or meron kang milk tea, wag in one sitting. Spread it out in an hour. Milk tea in an hour. Finish the milk tea in an hour. Use an hour to finish the milk tea. Oh, and by the way, kaya ako sinasabing you have to use food to make yourself better. Kasi hindi lahat kayang i-exercise. Hindi lahat kayang gamutin ng exercise. And definitely hindi lahat kayang gamutin ng gamot. I think I pretty much implied that. Food, real food, real food. Protect the liver, feed the gut. Fiber, fiber, fiber. More fiber, more fiber. Maraming recipes na masarap na walang kanin. Maraming recipes na napakasarap na hindi kailangan ng kanin. Salad dito, basically, eat like the French. Lahat may salad. Kumbaga, fat. Since hindi problema ang fat, eat more fat. Actually, eat more fat. Butter on everything. Butter on everything. Bacon on everything. Eggs.
Basta walang sugar.
Basta wag yung sugar. Fat is better because dietary fat does not become body fat. Okay? Kahit sirang plaka na ako, dietary fat, bacon does not become body fat.
Okay.
Okay.
That's all.
Thank you. That's all. If you have any questions,
Thank you, Rina. Humabol. Late na record, so we'll see kung ano yung laman ng recording kasi konti lang. And yun lang.
you're welcome.
Bye!
Bye-bye.
George, you want to say bye?
See, problema, addict na.
No, I'm busy playing.
Bye-bye.
Wait for the
Bye, Georgie!
louder.
Busy, addict na.
Georgie!
Wala eh.
Huh?
Show me. Right? Okay, and everybody's gonna go.
Bye! Wait, what are you playing?
Game Builder Garage.
Sit
Okay.
on, Daddy.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye!
Game Builder Garage.